Let's chill out. That chill out screen. Get your drink, your water. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Hey, we just gonna mix it up and chill out tonight. Yes, y'all saw when I went live earlier. Welcome to the show. I went to the science center, but man, I went to the wrong location first. Dang, I wanted to catch everybody on stage. Then after that, I went to MLK. So happy MLK weekend, and let's get this thing cracking and start something up. And I don't know, I'm just go random. Y'all see the title. So the title, y'all see the title, right? I already have it written in the screen. But let me get some of these details out the way. That and let's go back over here. Boy, your boy is trying to do this. Boy, struggle streaming is no joke at all. Uh, let me just make sure the microphone is right. Let's go over here to the history part, and then we're gonna pull up a little bit of something. Let's start off with this. Well, I think oh, so I don't have it right. I knew I was struggle screaming somewhere. Shit. I'm up here thinking y'all looking at it and y'all not. Here we go. Let me see if you did it right. We didn't do nothing right. Well, let me knock that out. And let's do it like this. And let's really get it started. And back to the jamboree. And then I go like this, like that. And I know I got something now. Why is it jumping like that? Here we go. Okay.
Desperately need the attention. California Governor Gavin Newsom here to deliver my last State of the State address. I've skipped the last 4 of these speeches because, well, as you all know, California has been a complete shit show disaster. But since I am running for president, I desperately need the attention. I could tell you all the bad things. Like California has the highest cost of living of any state, and I've had the worst inflation rate of any governor since taking office. Or we have the worst schools, most homeless, worst roads, and worst job market, with an unemployment rate 22% higher than national. But we shouldn't dwell on such trivial things. I want you to appreciate all the things I do well. I'm sick of hearing about fraud in Minnesota. If you thought the fraud there was bad, I have just one thing to say. Bitch, hold my beer. No one does fraud, and no one can waste money faster than me. California.
So let's get this thing crazy. Okay, let's check it out. Now they've been talking about the fraud in Minnesota. Man, they've been YouTube and creative reefs. I don't know where I'm going to take this thing off to, but man, check this one out. This is the one that's going to be something, because people just be getting bits and bits of stuff. But sometimes you run across some people that have more detail than others. Okay? And, where's that one? Oh, I thought I brought it up. I didn't bring it up. I know I brought it up. Well, that's right. It just get in here. I thought I hit it. Well, let's do this. Well, yeah, I know Billionaire is a leader, right? So they're even over a 1 billion tracks. That's the whole. We don't want to talk about that, but we want something.
YouTube all at the same time.
Needed for the state. And even though
to do all these things and actually get out in time.
They had a few weeks to move their entire lives, homes, doctors, bank accounts, cars, country clubs, businesses, or get hit with a bill for billions of dollars. Larry Page is worth about $270 billion. 5% of that is $13.5 billion due to California. Larry Ellison, $192 billion. His bill, $9.6 billion. So what do? They ran.
New reporting shows that at least half a dozen billionaires have already left the Golden State. Up to 20 more could be packing their bags as a proposed 5% wealth tax remains on the table. The latest, Google co-founder Larry Page is headed to Miami, Florida. Peter Thiel, Larry Ellison on the move to red states like Texas and Florida.
And here's where it gets real for you and me. You see, Sacramento doesn't stop spending when billionaires leave. They can't stop spending. They're addicted to it. Right now, the top...
Not just spending, guys. I have reported on this. It's all over the place. There is, it has to be trillions of dollars of fraud at this point that is happening in California. I think 50 something billion just in the homeless. Okay, the homeless budget. Like the money just went missing, guys. Like billions of dollars. The fire, billions for the fire insurance, and there's all these different schemes. But we're talking about, and then you talk about the welfare that's there, and all the fraud that goes on with that. It makes Minnesota look like, look like pennies in comparison. And so what happens?
So feel free to go over there and check out the rest of the screen. Now, y'all see that screen. Wait till you take a look at this one. This is the one that cracks me up too. Because it's over here. So fair use for that right there. And I need to come out of this and get into the next one. So I'm going to try to do this all right. Or you supposed to do it like this too, MC. Go like this, or not like that. Fair use. Man, now we're going to get into this part.
Country. It is absolutely insane. Like every day there is something new in a new state. Of course, it's not just Minnesota. We're seeing California, Ohio, Massachusetts, Washington. I mean, it's pretty much every state at this point, but I want to run through some of this right now, but I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but take a listen.
Let me give you the perfect example. How about Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar? In February of this year, she shot down claims that she's actually a millionaire. She wrote, "My salary is $174,000 before taxes. I don't have stock or own a home. And I'm still paying off my student debt. So if you're going to lie on something that is public, maybe try checking my financial statements, and you will see I barely have thousands, let alone millions." Well, people have checked the public records now. Ilhan Omar apparently has a net worth upwards of $30 million, somewhere between $60 and $30 million. And get this, it's because of companies run and owned by her husband, who in 2023 had a net worth of $51,000. In 1 year, that $51,000 grew from $6 to $30 million.
Wow.
3,500% growth in 1 year. What a good communist. By her husband, who in 2023 had a net worth of $51,000. In 1 year, that $51,000 grew from $6 to $30 million. 3,500% growth in 1 year.
Man, you know I wish I had some business tactics and some suave or something like. That's somewhere in the range of what I'm. He's under the range of what I make. I mean, tell me the secret. You know what I mean? Tell me the secret. Okay, let's listen to the secret.
What a good communist. It's always equality for you, elitism for those in power.
Are you guys tracking with that? Minnesota, where all of this fraud is going on with the Somalian fraud, her husband is Somalian. I don't know if this is the husband that's the brother or the other guy, the guy who's white. I don't even understand what's going on. But either way, He's in this Somalian community. How do you think he goes from a net worth in 1 year from $51,000, okay, in 2023 to $30 million the next? Where do you think that money came from? He just is so good at business, runs all these businesses, and in the first year, all of these businesses make $30 million. But I digress. It says $136 million has been tracked from Columbus, Ohio, and taken to Minnesota. In fact, I'll just play this video just to explain it.
ATM machine moving money out of the United States from the Somali community. We now know that this money was being staged in multiple locations. This morning, the Transportation Security Administration confirming they tracked $136 million from Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio has the second largest Somali population after Minneapolis. The money is in suitcases in Columbus. It flies to Minnesota. It goes to Minneapolis, then the couriers in Minneapolis pick up that money, combine it with the money in Minnesota, and take it overseas. Now, why are we have banks, we have remittance centers. Why would the Somalis be doing all of this in suitcases, keeping it off the books and out of the radar? Why wasn't the Biden administration stopping it or raising questions about it? And where was that money ultimately going? Was it going to Al-Shabaab? Was it coming back into the United States in political donations? Was it just moving money out to help?
And do you know what the worst? Do you know what the worst thing about doing streams and stuff of this nature and having people that you observe it? It's as if this just can't be true. The spell is very binding. People want to see photographs, what they follow. Man, it's just another day at the shop. A whole lot of cooking was going on out there in Minnesota, y'all. Let's listen to some more of the screen. I may have to speed some of it.
Poor Somalis in their country. We're just starting to get a look at that. But this was a sophisticated money courier system, and Somalis are at the center of it. The same Somali communities that were defrauding the government were moving money out of the country.
Now, on top of that, guys, remember, we are still dealing with overall welfare fraud, SNAP fraud. Take a listen to this one.
All the red states sent us their data to help figure out what that looked like. We found 200,000 dead people, or people using dead people's social security numbers. We found 500,000 people getting more than 2 times what they should have, getting those benefits twice. We found some guy getting benefits in 5 states. And Maria, this is just the red states. I mean, the red states normally have a smaller program, tighter accountability and control. The blue states sued us, and so we're in another active litigation on that. They don't want California, New York, they don't want to turn their data over so that we can help them root out the fraud. And then the Minnesota piece, of course, which we've all been covering, is remarkable. So we are in court. We're going to work really hard to make sure we're protecting the American taxpayer and the people who actually need these programs. All the red states sent us.
That is still going on. And if you don't know, Nick Shirley recently did another video. I think this is a great recap of.
But yet at the same time, people EBT card be getting hacked and things of that nature. Shoot, I used to have one. Look, let me look at my watch. Well, I didn't have it. It had my son is over his mom's. Thought I had it in here, but y'all seen the card before. It looks something like. Do I got it? Something like this. Yeah. That's how it look. You know? That's somebody else's name on it, but man, this thing is just getting crazier by the second. So, fair use, go over there and check out the homegirl video if you want some more on that in this video. And then she be packing it. And then she also caught some orbs. I might do that one on Sunday. I don't know. So let's see what else is there out here. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this. What they saying about the Drewski style.
Get ready from a revolution. I want you to stand up.
So what's the problem with preaching prosperity?
First and foremost, one should ask, who's the one that prospered from the message? It's never the people. It's always the preacher.
That's deep.
They buy his cars. They pay his rent. They buy his houses. They buy his planes. They buy his yacht. The people don't prosper. The preachers put the people on a guilt trip. And they make it
just like psychology.
That's all it is. It's religious psychology, religious propaganda. And they put the people on such a guilt trip that make them believe if you don't give an X amount of money, you won't be blessed of God, or God won't bless you. I don't want to serve a God that if I don't have no money, he can't do nothing for me. I don't believe God is that incompetent.
Okay, y'all, people mad about the Drewski skit. Drewski's making fun of megachurch culture, and my first reaction was actually not offense. It was recognition, right? Because it's an easy target. There's a lot of churches out there with these blind spots. There's wolves in the pulpits. There's theatrics for attention and money and influence, and leaders are manipulating God's name for gains.
Look at Drewski, got all these old fake ass holy blood mad than them. Probably ain't nobody madder than them big ass bootleg ass preachers.
Drewski's skit might have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, but at the same time, it was very accurate. There are pastors out here who are really men of God, and then there are people who are like businessmen with no morals. I seen this video one time. There was a pastor talking about whoever come up here with $10,000 in the next 90 seconds, God gonna make you a millionaire.
Or my request, and I've not done this in probably 20 years ago. But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire out of someone, but they have to sow $10,000. He said, and they have to do that within 90 seconds.
If I have $10,000 to just in 90 seconds, I'm probably already a millionaire. And then there was another guy saying, what's it called? What did he say? There was another guy talking about if you have $1,000 to sow, find somebody else with another $1,000 and double, something along that line, but either way, I wasn't with it.
Still praise the Lord.
Hold on. I need you to pray for my wife. Hey, come on, man. Hey, get your hands off my car. You gave tithes and offering? No. Got the man. What's wrong with you, man?
Is the pastor Drake for the women or?
Oh, man, the pastor is a player. Homie, all pastors are player pimp type. That's why they gonna get a pinky ring, a watch, a bracelet, and them gold buttons on their thing.
Man.
I ain't seen a pastor with run-down shoes.
We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal, amen? Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give them some praise for that.
I only need you to tithe $40,000. Close the door.
Give it his life savings of it. Apostle Richie says, baby, can you help me?
Baby, can you help me? I just need a little one. So, as what they say, hey, I be doing them homeless videos. Haven't did nothing in a while. Why? Because, man, hey, I haven't got no promotion, and it does get expensive. And remember the last time I did it was around tax season. So, but I am thinking of some meals, maybe some chili beans. Buy a lot of bread on the next trip. At least 3 loaves of bread and 2 packs of 32 bottles of water, because the last time I did it, it went too fast, because I wasn't thinking that when you're out there homeless that you thirsty. It's not like it's a sink at the place where you live. So if y'all out there doing any outreach to the homeless, my experience in the videos I did, they need a lot of water, and if you're bringing food or something, a whole lot of bread. And y'all know how I'm a kind of mind. I'm going to that back aisle where that bread been stamped and just grab a lot of those. Maybe I'll do it next weekend. So feel free to super chat me or anything. And I think I got the Cash App somewhere on my page. And put that note in there for the homeless screams that I'm getting ready to do, because I want one or two more people to be out there with me. Yeah, so we can just sit up and just do the thing. Might bring some music out there, some pop like baby. Oh man, now that'll be interesting. Okay, let's
Said, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I'm gonna finish this word here.
Giving to the people. You ain't seen the pastor driving no phone car and that phone back fine when he cut it off. He ain't got no insurance because he helping the people.
Like a pastor used to be, at least where I come from, a pastor used to at least be poor.
And I'm gonna do the Christian version. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the Christian version. I'm driving this Bentley Bentayga because I believe in Christ.
You know what I mean? When a pastor is poor, they're very easy to believe. See how poor they are, and they're like, oh, you really about that life. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like a poor pastor is like it's like a gang member that has been shot a few times, where you can see the lumps. And you're like, oh, you really dangerous, okay.
Pastor ain't making no sacrifices for the Lord, but he gonna make you feel guilty because you won't get a prophet a cup of water. He always bring his preacher partner and say, hey, the Lord said if you get a prophet a cup of water, so he invited his buddy to come over here. Not only do y'all pay tithes, y'all give to the prophet too. And when the church door closed, you can't get help with nothing.
There's a person in here. You sold that within 90 seconds. It should be less than that. God said, I'm going to show you my face. And I'm going to show you who I am. And for the rest of your days, everywhere the sole of your feet shall trod, you shall possess the land.
If somebody had the cash money nerve to sit there and say $10,000 is going to make me a multimillionaire, I just got to come up and give it, throw it into the abyss, I would look at this person square dead in the eyes, and I would get up and...
So, this is over there. That's over there at the THPP network, the TIPS network, man. Go over there and check that out. This is just a chill out stream. Man, I know church is going to be very interesting tomorrow for a lot of us. Man, I just wish I could wire in at certain these churches. Man, put that in y'all screen if y'all got anything that cracked off at your 7-day Adventist church or your mosque or something. Put it in the screen if y'all got details, or y'all got an upsetting pastor out there that didn't enjoy that Drewski skit. So, this is the chill out screen. Let's see if we can find some more. Oh, and this one got me, man. The trademark. The trademark one is a serious one also, because y'all know I do a food review every now and then. Oh man, wait a minute. Let's look at some of this protest stuff. Is this a daytime? No way people can be in the daytime. Nah, and it's on the other side of the world. Let's see what this is talking about. Yeah, they still up there. So they're out there in Minneapolis. Turn me up. Check out this.
Fuck ICE! 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 Fuck ICE!
Man, they're out there saying bad words, man. I can't stay on that one. Well, I gotta get out of that screen. They saying some words. And it's almost like the words are being said because they know some individuals is out here recording the lives and stuff. So let me see if it's another one. Dang, there's not that many too many people live. Where is this one coming?
Back up! Please, back up!
Please back up. Please back up. Keep backing up. Thank you. You okay, sir? Go home. If you're not part of the class, you're in the ring. Go home. I'm allowed to be here. Go home. This is a protest. This is a protest. Go home. First Amendment right. Why are you telling me to go home? How about you go home? How about you go home? This is go home. How about that? I'm moving to I'm not going home.
This is the first time that I'm seeing a lot of white people trying to correct white people and talking about tactical gear. Now every coach in America had that conversation about gangs. I believe in they be already knowing. We always say we know who's the biggest gang. Who's the biggest gang? So here it is. And in other words, this is another sit on our land. Gypsy, you want to keep it hood informative. This is just another sit that came from out of nowhere. But yet you don't hear none of that talk no more about the Antifas. And even if that's really true, the Antifa, that's a what? That's a unheard of set. We don't know if the Antifa is on the left or the right. It could be on both sides. They just Antifa. Don't let nobody know I'm in this secret squad. So think about it. It's a lot to think on there. So y'all know, let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Roll on! Motherfucker! That's not doing too bad. You guys can be starting on the ground like that. Do you care? Just that. Ricky shit.
Talk to me about the Fourth Amendment.
Gonna gas again. What the fuck? Where are we? see y'all. Make sure
Well, it was just a hangout screen I wanted to do, y'all. So now we're gonna get into some more. Okay, let's get this thing real spooky, y'all. Y'all want to see the spooky part of things? Let's see. Oh, now if we don't think our taxes and things and interest rates is going up, and we're about to have the expelling of these pennies. And I got all these pennies here, man. I've been trying to spend them as quick as possible. Barely looking at some of them. I got all these pennies. All these pennies. Halfway there. So, yeah, I know y'all laughing. I have it there, but I got a lot of quarters in here. So that leads me to this screen right here, because it's not like I'm holding on my pennies, but I have been looking at them to see if I can find a fancy penny or two. So let's check out what our financial expert guru Orlando is going to say on some of that there. And I had that screen in the chamber right here. Oh,
I have a $1,200 car payment, and I would do it again and again and again and again. You're only on this planet once. While it's important you do smart things with your money, it's also important for you to enjoy yourself. You're paying a mortgage on your car. I don't care. I'm interested in cars, and I have a twin-turbo V8 in my 20s. In life, you have to make calculated decisions. It's a give and take. It's a push and pull. So where I may overspend on my car, I underspend in other critical areas of my life. Like I barely buy myself new clothes, don't drink any alcohol, I definitely don't smoke any of that good stuff. So I may be $50,000 in debt, but it's my life.
So we did learn. We did learn in 2025, and then we come into 2026, and you guys still want to overpay on cars.
Why would we do that?
You know what's happening in this economy, and you say, sign me up, $1,200 payments. You idiots! But that's just where it starts. We're not talking about maintenance. We're not talking about insurance. We're not talking about any of that. But here's the thing. The average car payment is now $750. Damn. Prices on cars are now $50,000 minimum. Finance companies are now offering 8.5-year loans. You see where this is going, right? You guys are gonna sign me up, give me the BMW Hellcat.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Package. That's what I want. Yeah, I know I can't afford it, but guess what? People are gonna love seeing me in this. They're gonna see me drive and be like, wow, look at that guy. But we're gonna talk about it, guys. You need to watch this video. You're gonna get so much information out of it. But my name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, I have a newsletter that you know what I'm about to say. It's free. How can you beat free? You can't beat it. Also, if you need any type of financing that deals with investment properties or commercial properties, I am your guy. I've been in Lynn for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description, guys. Video, you're gonna get so much information out of it. But my name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, I have a newsletter that you know what I'm about to say. It's free. How can you beat free? You can't beat it. Also, if you need any type of financing that deals with investment properties or commercial properties, I am your guy. I've been in Lynn for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description, guys. If you haven't been paying attention to the news, everything is going bad. Everything is getting more expensive, and more expensive. Heck, if you haven't been following the news, all you gotta do is go to the grocery store. All you have to do is check your mail, and you will see that your escrow is going up. You will see that your insurance is going up, home and car insurance.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
So when you see articles like this that say car payments now average more than $750 a month. Enter the 100-month car loan. That's 8.5 years, or to be more accurate, it's 8.33. Regardless, it doesn't matter because you should never, let me not mince words, you should never do this. But then it says right here, this fall, typical new car broke the $50,000 barrier. We don't have $300 monthly payments any longer. Now, listen, guys. Listen, guys.
This is bad. This is bad because people need to get around in vehicles. How is we going to get... See, it's almost like, is we finna expel the cars out now? Because now out here in California, is our expenses in California so expensive that they want us to be in these trains? They want us to be in public transportation? And I can't say like by wanting us to be there, everybody shares the same air and same weather condition and pollution, no matter where you're living and on this planet. But man, he's talking about, look at the grocery store, stuff going up and things like that. So go over there and check out his channel, but if you want a little bit more to see if you got some more.
You would see an article like this, and I know what a lot of you guys are gonna do. A lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, Orlando, look.
Nobody has $300 car payments anymore.
And let me ask you this. Why is it that since they said it and everybody else isn't gonna have $300 a payment, why does that compel you to join the club? I'll wait. You wanna join the club because nobody else is gonna have it? Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing that I need you guys to understand. If you're gonna buy a car for the reason of getting from point A to B, shouldn't that be number one on your list?
I like it. It's genius.
Shouldn't you look for a car that can get you from point A to point B and you can still afford it? Does that mean that you have to buy a car cash? If you can. Does that mean that you go out and buy a brand new car that can get you from point A to B, but it's super nice and it's a luxury car? It's super nice and a luxury car, and all you can think of is, man, when people see me in this, they're gonna lose it.
People talk a lot about passive income.
It is not a thing. Look, there's two ways to get wealthier, and passive income is not part of that equation. But what's really important for people is how.
But what if I told you no one cares?
Don't care. Don't care.
Let me say that again. No one cares you just bought a new car. And I just want you to think about this. When you see someone driving a Mercedes, do you say, oh man, I need to find out who's in that car? Man, I want to do financial destruction on myself so I can look like that person. You don't, do you? But yet you think people will do that with you.
You are one pathetic loser. No offense.
And you heard the gentleman in the first clip. He said, listen, I love cars. And spending $1,200 a month, yeah, I know you guys are going to say that it's a mortgage.
Damn. That's a mortgage? That's a lot. Man. Hey, let's go up. Man, that's a jump. Hey, let's go up to see what else he's talking about. All right, right here.
7 hours and 7 days.
Talk to him.
Hey, she came viewers from. I tried to protect you from making a horrible decision. I tried to tell you, make sure you can afford, make sure you do the research, make sure, before you go ahead and sign an 8-year, 7-year agreement. Because if you don't do this, this is what you're gonna end up going to. I think this is a great time for Orlando University. Guys, we're gonna go over this video. I'm gonna point out to you what's wrong with this. Now, I need class. I need you to take a look at this. If you don't take care of your credit, if you don't have an emergency savings account, if you don't do any research before you buy a car, this is where you're gonna end up.
Boom, boom. So today she came in, her credit score was around 400, and usually I ask for 580 plus. And we was able to get her done. She said it was the fastest process that she done ever been through. Let them know your experience today.
It was a great experience. I wasn't here for 7 hours and 7 days.
Talk to him. Yeah. Listen, y'all, it's gonna be a quick process. At this point, bring me any credit score, I know the bank that I need to work with in order to get y'all approved.
I do too.
And for all my 580 plus credit scores, we still have 0 down and I can get your first 60 days free. Same as I did her. Did I get any money out your pocket today? Not at all. 0 down with a 400 credit score. Y'all better tap in, Luther.
He's right. You better tap in.
Now, let me let y'all know about this little tip. What if some of that money and all this investment and all of this stuff, do you see all on YouTube space, they're talking about people have an opportunity to open up lending, their own little lending company, or what they call those people, loan sharking type of companies and payday loans and offices, and that's what I believe is happening. And they call it themselves a bank, and they allowing someone way in the back scene to help them get that car. So I digress.
So you can get robbed. Listen, guys, listen. Class. Listen, I just need you to take a look at this. We see this picture here. It says her credit is 492, and it says 0 down. Now, I need you guys to look at this, and one of these things does not belong here. We'll wait. Yeah, you take.
I mean, she had no family out there with her to stop her. I know many of people that have done that. I was one of them. I'm going on, but the only difference with me being one of them, I was educated about the credit and about all of the individual things that they would attach on to your down payment. I learned later on that I don't want that, I don't want this, and I don't want this. They was like getting upset with me at the dealership. That they squeezed in. Well, you gotta get the alarm system. I can put my own. They said, yep, but I paid that car off. Wow, but let's see what's wrong with this picture, okay? Because he did say that, and I want to see what he's going to tell us about.
Get a look at it. Yep. If you said with affordable payments, you hit it right on the head. See, let me explain something to you. In that whole video, he didn't even say what the payments were. You know why? They're not affordable. Let me just say this to you. If you come in with 492 credit to buy a car, you have to know your interest rate is going to be 30% or more.
Wait, what?
Let me say this again. If you go into a dealership with 492 credit score, you have to know you're going to come out of there with 30% or more. But here's the thing. He didn't even say what the price of the car was. She got robbed. And then on top of that, it's 0 down. So you're telling me you're gonna get a great car deal with 492 credit score and no money down, and you're gonna get a good interest rate? Let me guess, you think you're gonna get a 7% interest rate. Oh man, listen, this is where I don't want you guys. You're gonna be doing videos like this, and then he probably offered her, hey, guess what? Here's an Applebee's gift card for let me use you for content. This is your future. This is your future if you don't get yourself together. This is your future if you decide to ignore all financial responsibilities. Matter of fact, it's gonna be worse than this. You may not be able to get taken advantage of and have a 40% interest rate with no money down, paying $50,000 for a Toyota Corolla. Look, you may not even get that opportunity because your credit's so bad. And listen, I know some of you guys.
So, go over there and check our boy out, boy. So, go over there and check him out, man. He's cooking, he always cooking. He got some interesting videos to pre-educate you on not making a mistake with your credit scores and your financial responsibility. Well, you know, a lot of people have been doing stuff about that Daniel Stein. I'm sure I have came around to wanting to do a story on that. And let's look at what our girl over here, Stanford React, is going to say. I might start up this video tomorrow because she got one about
One. Thank you for stopping. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Oh, yeah, I got another one for you. I got another one, honey. Today, we're going to talk about food stamp reduction. Oh no, Sanfei, oh no, not again, not again, girl, not again. Like I said, y'all, some of y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy. You better ask somebody. You better ask.
Y'all, they just took my food stamps.
What?
Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell y'all how frustrated I am.
You knew it was coming. Why the hell are you frustrated? Why the hell are you frustrated? You knew it was coming. You ain't got no ears. You don't watch the news. You don't watch TikTok. You don't watch YouTube. You don't watch any social media. None. You knew it was coming. No, you thought you were safe. That's what that was. You thought, oh, not me, not me. Well, you know how many people thought, not me? When it comes to other things, not me. This can't happen to me. Losing their job, not me. Losing their husband, not me. My husband would never cheat on me and leave me, not me. How many of y'all have done that, huh? And now you all online telling everybody your damn business. Woo.
But more importantly, what am I gonna do? Now I told y'all something was a little iffy, and that we have to get our ducks in a row, y'all.
You have to get your ducks in a row. And you say you told them. You told them something was gonna happen. You told them. But you didn't prepare yourself. You told them. So now everybody gotta get their ducks in a row. You didn't get your ducks in a row. What happened to you? What?
Ducks in a row, because guess what? Now I gotta figure out myself, but that's cool. The whole thing is they're doing food stamp reductions.
She ain't lying about that though. They are doing food stamp reduction. I know somebody who got their food stamps deducted. And then you gotta ask yourself, why? Did the income change? Did they get married? Did something happen? Did one of the kids go off and leave? Something happened. Deduction. So they trying to scare y'all, make it seem like Trump is deducting people's food stamps. He's checking out y'all income. Maybe they found some fraud. We never know. You never know why they deducted, okay? They just trying to make it look bad, like they did not deserve it. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Some of y'all.
Y'all think it was gonna be me? No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really didn't. But here we are. So for all y'all thinking that I just be BSing and this is not going on, this is going on.
You knew it was going on. But you did not try to better your life. And you got cut off completely. They didn't even do a deduction on you. They just cut you off. You knew it. And now you trying to help other people when you didn't help your own damn self? Huh? You got to help numero uno first. You and your children. You. Lord, you didn't even follow your own damn advice.
You can Google it. Google Trump administration food stamps and see what you don't read. But yeah, y'all, and get this. It was only $400 anyway.
Only $400? Only? It was only $400 like it wasn't nothing. It was something that you could even do yourself. Feed your kids. $400 you couldn't even provide for your children, honey. $400 that we had to help you buy some grocery. Only $400? Now you all online crying about that damn $400. Girl, sit your ass down.
Oh, man. Like, how did I make the cut? The list of who to reduce. Talk about you don't meet the eligibility requirements anymore. That's crazy word.
And then she says she owe $1,000. Why you owe $1,000, girl? Why you owe $1,000? They found some fraud. That's why. That's why, y'all. That is why. Y'all can believe these people all y'all want to. I'm telling y'all, there's something else.
That's Sam favorite react. I'm at the 50-minute marker, and I need to call this a day in case something real extreme pops up. I'll come back later on. Until then, remember that I always have said recovery is a what?